Hello everyone. I'm sorry, we're having technical difficulties again. Once a month this happens. So, I am so sorry. I had it set up so nice. And here we are again. Right back where we started. Okay. Seem to have that in place. Everybody's probably still waiting over at the other one. And I apologize. Well, at least it's showing up now. We think. How is everyone doing tonight? There we go. I think I covered all my bases. Say hello when you're popping on. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching on Facebook, I'm sorry, I have no comments. So, how are you all doing? I apologize. Not my fault. Again, it's Facebook and Restream not playing nice. So, we have a new door hanger to use tonight. And our new paints have come in. So, these are the new paints. We're going to be using black and orange. These are Unicorn Spit. Let me see if I can pull you in. There we go. These are a gel water-based stain. It works on wood, glass, fabric, stone, ceramic. It's fast drying. It's non-toxic. It even has a jasmine scented smell to all the colors. I put links in the comments on where to get them. They're a little pricey for the whole set, but you can buy them individually. Now what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you how to use these. Let me pull you in this way. There we go. I'm going to show you how to use these stains. Now, there's two ways you can do it. You can do it with a paintbrush. You can do it with the diaper wipes. Or wet it down. What I found out with working with it today, that if you wet it, you reactivate it. So, say you get a color that you like and you want to stick with, but you want to make a few more adjustments. I would suggest spraying it with a polyurethane, preferably that Minwax one that dries like within 15 minutes. Go have a cup of coffee while it's drying, go back and you can add to it. If you go back and you make any changes, the water is just going to reactivate it again. Now this part here was done specifically with a diaper wipe and directly out of the bottle. All right, so what we're going to do, because we're pressed for time now that I'm sorry we got all screwed up with our feed. Hi, Monica. So what I'm going to do is I decided I want to paint this orange. So I'm going to paint this orange, put it aside. And then I thought it'd be really cool because this one is done in layers, kind of like the pumpkin stackable door hanger, where we have layers and then we weaved our little lights in between. So, because I want to show you how to do this technique on the moon, we're going to go ahead and paint this purple right now and let that dry. Now, I'm just going to use this directly. Now, this does come out, but make sure there is a little seal cap on here when you open it up for the first time. But make sure you shake it really good. And make sure when you're done pouring it out that you twist the lid. And you don't shake it like this and get it all over your shirt, which is what I did today. So I'm going to pour a little bit of this out. You can use a paper plate, you can use cellophane, whatever you used to put your paints on. So I'm going to go ahead, and I found that you can even do this with a dry paper towel. Now, they suggest when you're working with this to go ahead and spritz it with water first. And that opens up the pores in the green. But I want it to be really strong in color, so I don't want to dilute it with water. This one, I did it with a little bit of water, but I want it really dark. So I'm going to go with the full, and this is concentrated. So you want it darker, you just put more on. But you want to go in the green of the wood. With the green, I mean. And say you got it on there and you didn't like it and you wanted to go a little darker, you can just put more on. Think of it this way. The drier it is, you can put more on. If you want it lighter, then you use a wipe, a diaper wipe or a wet paper towel to pull some of the color back off. Now I put in the description the links to the paint. I did get all the regular set, and I also got the fall set, which has 4 colors in it. Plus, what I'm going to be getting next is the one with the sparkle in it. So I think I want this a little bit darker. Hey, Marcia, how are you? Sorry you all had to come and find me. Facebook and Restream weren't playing nice again. And this happens once a month, and I thought I could bypass it, but it didn't work. So everything I put in the other description, I had to move over. It's just a mess. All right, so there's our color. So if I wanted this lighter, I could just take a wet diaper wipe or a wet paper towel and pull some of the coloring off. Now, we have letters, and we're going to glue those on. I already did this part. I already painted the tree. I did the candle. I already did the pumpkin. And I kind of went back over the black and sprayed with my spray paint because I wanted a little bit of that black on the pumpkin as an overspray. So that's why that looks like that. Was not an accident. All right, this also comes with 2 little ghosts that go up in the tree or wherever you want to put them. So this is the piece that I want to try and recreate this for you. Now in recreating this, you'll see it kind of looks like the moon. Let me move these. See how it kind of looks like the moon behind the tree? Isn't that coloring absolutely gorgeous? So we're going to recreate that. So what I want to do, I want to kind of reactivate the wood. So I'm actually going to wipe this whole thing down with a wipe because I don't have a fine mist spray bottle. I painted the back black. So what I'm doing is I'm opening up the pores of the wood. This is a maple. So we're going to make sure this is closed before I shake it and open it. But this is the yellow. Look how bright that is. I was looking to see if it had a name on it, but it doesn't. Well, we know it's yellow. So now I'm going to go with the green. Can you all see what I'm doing okay? Nope, you didn't spell her name wrong, Marcia. That's how she spells it. Now, trying not to get any. You know how I like my wood edge to show. Not everybody's like that. You're going to be seeing a lot more of the unicorn spit. So, I got a little bit of purple in there. So this is an awesome paint media. We're going to be using this a lot because you need to really experiment with it on some pieces of wood. Like I did that one with the lavender and the purple, which I thought was pretty also. But I think this more matches our design. And I'm okay with getting that little bit of purple in there because we are going to be putting purple in there. I just used my paper plate earlier and I don't have another one in here. I'm getting this all over. Now, you don't have to use a paintbrush. Like I said, you could go ahead and use a diaper wipe, a dry paper towel, but I want my base to kind of be the yellow. So I wanted to go a little heavy on that. All right. Now, I used a little bit of the gray, and I think the gray is in the fall kit. I think that's what one it is. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take a paintbrush. This has got orange on it, but I don't care, because that's going to be a color that's in there too. Now when I did this, I kind of want to make it on a larger scale. Like this was a smaller scale. So by that I mean I want to put less. And all I'm doing is kind of, because we're going to drag it through. And this underneath won't matter because you're not even going to see that. So we're going to drag it through. There's some dampness on this, so I'm just going to kind of, see, pull it through. And again, the wetter it is, the more comes off. It's a stain, but you can use it full strength as a paint also. So all I'm trying to do is get a little bit of the gray in there. And I'm going to wipe some off. I want this to look like a real Halloween night. Moon. And like I said, if you want less, wet and pull more out. So there's what we've got so far. All right. Now we're going to make sure those are closed. And we're going to make sure the orange is closed and shake that up. And then because I have purple in here, we're going to put a little bit of the purple in here also. I am so excited about these paints. They are going to make a huge difference on the items I have coming out. It's just another medium that we can work with. All right, so I got that pretty cleaned off. All I'm doing is adding some orange in here to drag out. No problem, Monica. Thank you. We had an issue, Rachel. I don't know what's going on Facebook again. I'm sorry if you couldn't find me. I went and shared it on Facebook. I tried to go back. We're blending the new paints. The Unicorn Spit. I'm told this lady developed these paints, these gel stains, in her kitchen. And I'm telling you what, the color, oh man, it's just gorgeous. All right, let's close that. There we go. Thank you. We're just going to put a little bit of this in there. I just love all the blending that we can do with these. And like I said, if I went and used the diaper wipe right now, it would reactivate all those colors underneath, and then it would dilute them some. I'm just trying to get our colors in there. And make it a really ominous looking moon. I think this is really going to make this. I think I need it a little darker over here. So let's go ahead and put some there. Like I said, a lot of these won't make a difference under there. There we go. We'll make sure we got these closed, which we do. Hi, Nancy. Didn't think you were going to be here. I hope you're not. Everything's okay. I'm going to go back and I think add some white in here also, just to pull it down some. We are blending with the new stains, and we're using a dry paper towel instead of a wet, since the wet reactivates it. The blending capabilities of these stains are phenomenal. The colors are unbelievable. So the more water you use, the lighter the color. So if you want it darker, then don't add any water, just use it as paint. It's highly concentrated. All right. I think I'm going to add a little bit of blue. Just in a few little spots. Come on. And wait till I get the glitter, the sparkling ones. Oh my gosh. We are going to go nuts. Put all the links in the comments or in the description, which got left behind because Facebook wasn't cooperating. There we go. All right, so we've got our sky done. Oh, awesome. That's great. All right, so our sky is done. And now we are going to layer everything. Look at that against that. Oh my gosh. I am loving that. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip this over and we're going to add our spacers to the back of this tree and this whole section here. And I'm wondering if I should wait and do that last. Let's go ahead and glue on our letters and get them on and get them painted first. This stuff dries pretty quick. You definitely want to coat it when you're done, so it just seals everything in. There we go. So we've got the word happy here. This comes with the spacers, the letters. All you need to do is get a set of the lights, which they were from Michael's, and Michael's had them on sale last week. If they're not on sale now and you're a senior, order them online and get your discount online. And then pick up in store. I know. I bought the fall set also, which I have linked in the comments. There were 4 in that one. I mean, look at these colors. There's 10. There was 10. This is a fall color. So you get all those colors in the one set. And then I think there's 5 in the sparkly set. And they are so awesome because you can use them over top of these paints. You can actually add them to these paints. I keep calling them paints when they're actually a gel stain. But you can use it as anything. You can use it as a gel stain, whatever. So what I thought we'd do with this, I'm thinking, let's go ahead and paint these yellow. So to do that, and not get it all over, I'm going to go ahead and use a makeup sponge. And I'm just going to dab that leftover in there and just go over top. Look how easy that is. And if I had the sparkles, holy cow, that would even be prettier. There we go. All right, let's put that aside. And let's glue the word Halloween on. And make sure before you put your letters down that you have them in the correct position, because they only go one way. This is great for like ombre and different, gradient. Like there's so many things you can do with these. And there's a lot of videos out there on using this with furniture and glass and tile, and there is one video on using them with the diaper wipes, but they're few and far between, and all of a sudden it's hit our our group of laser people. And now it's hard to get it. You get on Amazon. So if you're thinking about ordering, go ahead and order it because it sells out quick. That's how popular it's becoming. Right. You're going to see a lot more videos. Most of the videos I was finding were from years ago. And now the laser people see the benefit to using this on our ornaments and hair clips and all that stuff. It really does a nice job. And because they're so highly concentrated, you only need a little bit. You don't need a lot. And for me, I felt it was a benefit because it far exceeded, the paint pens are nice, but for doing bigger areas, this worked great. And unlike regular acrylic paint, you could kind of work with this and get it, the tone, or what's the word I want to use? Like I felt there were more benefits to this paint. Gel stain. Okay. So there we've got all our letters glued on. And I think what I'm going to do is, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, I got it. I'm going to clip this off. And we're going to take, let's see. Let's do it this way. I'm going to put black on one side. Let's shake it up first with the cap closed so I don't wear it again. There's that one. Actually, I should have just poured it right in there, but we'll do it this way. I'm putting them next to each other. Well. All right, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to dip it in together so we get like a gradient color. Check that out. Can you see it? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Almost looks like it has a little spider web on it, on the lettering. Oh my gosh. This is so much fun. And I'm not worried that the black is ended at the top in some places. I'm just not. I am going to dip in there though. There. And kind of get it mixed. Oh man. I know you guys are going to have so much fun with this. And see, then after I spray it and it dries, I can go back. I could flick some white on here. There. Look at that. That is just awesome, but I want a little more black on the H. So I'm just going to put a little right there. I'm going to shut these. And we're just going to do that and play around. And then we're going to do that. Oh my gosh. Let's get a little orange in there too. Not on there. Okay, we got some on there, so we're just going to kind of rub that off. Now see, in rubbing it off, I reactivated it. So now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put the purple back in there over what I took off. There. I'll have to spray it, and then I'll go ahead and put it on there. Let me see if I can get it on with a dry paper towel. That's the only problem. But I could have done this on double-sided stick tape and had it on here and did it that way. So I'm loving that. All right, let's get this out of the way. And let's put this thing together. I'm looking for my black. I don't know if this is the one. I'm trying to find a piece of paper. That is not my black. And I'm going to do a video and show you how to refill these. Oh, that's silver. This might be it. Let me try it on the back of here. That's it. I want to give our ghosts some little eyes. And if ever you've used one paint pen after the other and you get color on here, I did show everybody you can pull these tips out, but to clean them you have to soak them in water. And then when you put them back in, then you have to reactivate them. Okay? So what we're going to do now is move this out of the way. Go ahead and glue some of our spacers in place. So I can put like one spacer under there, one under there, and one there. All right. So we're going to glue some spacers. Because we want this to set up above the base so we can wrap our lights around it. Then let's go ahead, and I give you about 12 or about 20 spacers on this set. You don't want to put them where you will see them. So that's why I'm not putting them on the jack-o'-lantern or the candle. I'm putting them where they'll be disguised. And this base is the same as that base. Okay, let me just check. Yes, right? I told you I was excited about these. Okay, so see how that kind of sets up? See that? Because that way, which I got paint all over my light set, when we add the lights, we're going to wrap them like we did with the stackable pumpkin door hanger. We're going to wrap them around there. But I think we're going to have to wrap them on this one first. So for this, we need to glue our spacers on. And there's no rhyme or reason. This is just lifting it above the previous, or the one in back of it. This is so we can get all our lights wrapped around and to the back of this door hanger. It comes with your button bow holder already attached to the top, so you can do your bow on there, which I have my zip tie. Yay! All right. So you definitely want to spray this when you're done with a clear acrylic. So that's going to go there. And then that's going to go there. So let's go ahead. I haven't got paint on my batteries. Oh my gosh, so sloppy. Isn't that amazing? And can you see this at night with that backlight on there? Oh my gosh. That is just going to be the coolest. All right. So you know when I'm telling you these are going to be hot this year. So if you want these, you better get them, because you may not have a chance. Once it hits, it's already hitting, but once everybody starts seeing videos, you're not going to be able to get them. All right, let's go ahead and remove this thing. I don't need a warning. All right, these would be really cute, and I think I'm going to do that when I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and put the resin on these and make these look real shiny. I think that'll be adorable. All right, so remember when you're starting, you want to start from this side, because you're going to go this way, and then you're going to wrap it around that. Let's turn it on and make sure they're working. Yes. Nothing worse than getting everything. Yes, they are. And the link is in the description. It's my affiliate link, so if you wouldn't mind, I get a couple pennies here or there. It kind of pays for the supplies to do these lives free. I'd appreciate it. All right, so we want to start over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start it by using tape. Actually, my paint tape would probably hold this better than the Scotch tape. So here we go. We're just going to get this set up. And see, with this wire, makes it so easy to wrap it, to like follow. See? Check that out. Then we're gonna, we did start at the wrong end. My bad. We want to start over here. Because we want this to go that way. Right? So let's put a little piece of tape in here. And you know what? We're gonna go a little wider on it. And I'm not going to glue it just yet. I'm going to make sure our lights are where I want them to be. And I'm thinking splatter paint the top of this purple part. All right, so see, with this, we can go right there. You're only seeing a little bit of the wire. And then we're going to, let's see. We're going to do it this way. Let's go this way. All right, we still have some left. So you want to do all your maneuvering before you glue the spacers in place. So go that way, go this way, go that way. And then we'll go just see if that'll work. Yes, that'll work. All right, so we can tape these in place. So we're just going to tape that there to kind of hold it. There are 18 lights on this fairy light, I think of what they are. So all right. You want it to clear the spacer. You don't want it sticking over top of the spacer because that has to glue to the wood. And I don't need this much tape, but we do need a little bit to secure it in place. I'm going to tape that behind there, and then we'll come out and we'll be on that side and we can go up. All right. So what we're going to do, we are going to glue these. Then we're going to position this over top of that. Let's check it before it sets up. Okay. There. So you have a little bit of this black sticking out. You don't want to like point to point. All right. All right. We're going to have that going out there, and then behind the tree. All right. So now we can glue this. Oh no. Wait till I tell Joe that one. Nancy's saying we're going to need a rack to store the gel steams. All right. Now this will match point to point. All right, up here. So this and this are going to match, and that's going to go just like that. And then see, we can take this right out here and go behind the tree. You know what? I'm going to put a ghost in the tree there. And that will cover up that. And then we'll put another ghost up in there. Like that. Yay. We got it. All right. Let's turn this around. Let's do my precious paints. All right, let's turn this around. Now you can't really see it. I don't know if you can see, but this is all illuminated now from behind. So it kind of pushes the light up this way and downward. I don't know if you saw the video to my stackable pumpkin door hanger. Same method. And it looks so cool at night. But I'm going to splatter paint this whole thing, this whole purple area and the letters with the white. So let's go ahead and do our bow for our button bow holder. But first, we can go ahead and add our rope. She means my husband, Joe. Nancy's the one who asked for these paint racks and marker racks or glitter racks. So yes. No, we want our, okay, we want our knot in the back. So I should have came up the other way, but I didn't. So we'll put some on this. Oh, he is so funny. All he wants is his green beans. The others go out to potty before dinner, and he just sits there like, can I have my green beans now? And he does. He waits, and then he chows down. All right, so I'm only going to leave a little. I don't want a big door hanger loop on here. I don't need one because this is just going to hold this in place. So all I'm doing is knotting it in the back. And then it will also come with the Velcro. And then what you do with the Velcro is you Velcro this to the back. Okay, because then you have access to the light switch. Okay. And I would probably take about 3 of these to get it to the height that you want it. So it kind of holds with that and doesn't scratch the door. Okay. So let's go ahead and do our bow. You're not going to see that. It's gone right off the back. And that's going to cover that. All right. So I'm thinking I got a couple choices. I've got that. I have some orange. I have this that's got black and purple in it. But I think I need something in between that to break that up. But thinking of going with this. What do you think? There's 4 together. Well, we can start it. See what we think. And again, we don't need a big bow. This is only a small door hanger. So I'm going to do my 3 loop. And I know I have it. It was just here yesterday. My little bow holder. Here it is. Duh. I swear it would have bit me. Alright, we've got that one. Then I think we'll go for this. This is kind of cool. It's like a black lace on top of that purple. Oh yeah. If you're watching on Facebook, I cannot see comments and I'm sorry. See, I was thinking about this yellow, but I think that just kind of pulls it down. I'm not 100% sold on this, but it matches the pumpkin. So, might as well. See, I'm pushing it with my thumb into there, and then I'm just twisting. And because I put my tails on this side, I'm putting them on this side. And now we'll do our ghost. And you know, if you need any ribbon, you know I sell it by the yard. So, you know, you can always ask. I take care of my customers. I don't know, you think that's too much? I really want that ghost in there, but at the same time, I feel like it's fighting. So, what the heck? Or, I don't know what. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like over top of it. It's just, this is bothering me. Those two together. Oh, no problem, Marcia. I get you. Thumbs up. Yeah, I think that kind of breaks it up a little bit. Oops, this way. Or kind of not feeling it. I almost feel like I need a solid there. Better. Yes. Okay, now that works for me. All right. Got my lights on. I'm probably going to spray this and then I'll take pictures tomorrow. What I can do is cover up my bow and then spray it. That orange is not doing it for me, I don't think. So let me just see what it would look like with the purple. And then the black. I may not even like it, but I won't know till I try. Yes. Okay. I promise. I won't change it. All right. All right, now we go down through the hole and come back up through the center holes. Trying to hold the bow. There we go. All right, so this first, that second. Oh my gosh. And I got my zip tie twisted. Dang it. Don't you love it? There we go. Now, throw a little bit of this in. Oh, no. Those Pittsburgh potholes. There. All right. There are my pliers. And trim it. And see, what I can do is I can just put this in plastic, spray that, and then when it's dry, redo my bow, reshape it. Needs to be a little bit sharper. There we go. I'm liking that purple with the black. It has like a green similar to the tree. Nance, your package is going out tomorrow, so if you need anything else, let me know. Like ribbon, I put your black ribbon in there for the legs. I put the felt in there. Joe just finished your snowshoes. So everything is ready to go out. I have it all in the box. I just have to figure out kind of like that black and white check in there. All right, so that's what it'll look like when I make that disappear. And we put that there, and we put that there, and then splatter paint the bottom. What do you think? No. You think this makes it look too busy? You think I ought to take the pumpkin out? I'll turn the lights on. I don't think you can see them, but I'll do it in the dark. So there we go. Because I think this is kind of breaking it up. Okay. What did you think of the unicorn spit? Did you like the effect? Wednesday, we're doing a scarecrow dangle leg. Thank you, Nance. So we'll be working on that Wednesday. I tried to get some more videos in this weekend and I just couldn't. So we have hair clips coming. We have new ornaments coming. The interchangeable tissue box coming. The interchangeable address, outside address. Thank you. So all that is coming up. Thank you, Marcia. I appreciate it. All right, I will splatter paint that and seal it and then take pictures. Yes, it did. It really did. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining me, hanging out, sharing, sprinkling, supporting me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Rachel's on tomorrow. So keep watching. Excuse me. I was trying to get off before I did that. Didn't work. Have a great evening.